Yes, this was requested by another human being. And no, I have not rehearsed it whatsoever. But regardless of the two things that I just mentioned, this song is for the most genuine, the kindest, the most caring, and the most loyal friend, not that I have on the internet, but that I have right now. And if you look at me and say that's a sorry existence, Ogre, well, so be it, and leave me in my sorry existence, for I find happiness in this sorrow. And the man that I speak of is the ineffable, the one and the only, the honorable and the venerable Common Sense Guy. Common Sense Guy, this particular humble song is for you. Sha la 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 la, yeah. Yeah. I was down at the New Amsterdam, staring at this yellow-haired girl. Mr. Jones starts up a conversation with a black-haired flamingo dancer. Well, she dances all that she is worth. Well, she's suddenly beautiful. Well, we all want something beautiful. Oh man, I wish I was beautiful. So come dance in silence down through the morning. Sha la 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 la, yeah. Yeah. Well, cut up, Maria. Show me some of that Spanish dancing and pass me a bottle, Mr. Jones. Believe in me, help me believe in anything, 'cause I wanna be someone who believes, yeah. Mr. Jones and me tell each other fairy tales. Well, we'll stare at the beautiful women. She's looking at you, I don't think so. She's looking at me, staring at the bright lights coming through in stereo. Well, everybody loves you. You can never be alone. Picture paint myself in blue and red and black and green, all of the beautiful colors that are very, very beautiful. Oh, now, but gray's my favorite color. Oh, I felt so symbolic yesterday. If I had a Picasso, I would buy myself a gray guitar and play Mr. Jones and me. Ah, we love each other. Well, we'll stare at the beautiful women. She's looking at you, I don't think so. She's looking at me, staring at the bright lights. I bought myself a gray guitar. Well, everybody loves me. Well, I can never be lonely. Well, I can never be lonely. I'm never gonna be lonely. I wanna be alive. Yeah. Everybody wants to pass us cats. We all wanna be big, big stars, but we got different reasons for that. Believe in me. Help me believe in anything, 'cause I wanna be someone who believes. Mr. Jones and me, I always stumble through the barrio and love the beautiful women. I wanna be Bob Dylan. Mr. Jones wishes he was someone just a little more funky. Well, everybody loves you. Mr. Jones, you're just about as funky as you can be. Mr. Jones and me, staring at the video. When I look at the television, I wanna see me staring right back at me. I wanna be Bob Dylan. Mr. Jones wishes he was someone just a little more funky. Well, everybody loves you. To most people, it may not sound like it, but that is a very, very passive aggressive song. It's one of those songs that says, I want to beat your brains out with a steel sledgehammer wrapped in gold. Today, I want to speak of that sledgehammer. I want to speak of that sledgehammer wrapped in gold. Now, I will probably sing a song at the end of this because there's no one here and I feel so safe. I feel so secluded and so sequestered. I feel as though I'm wrapped in my own bubble. I feel as though I am in my safe space. So, what shall we talk about today then, huh? Well, got an idea. Oh, did I mention I'm the laughing ogre? If you hear some burps or farts and it offends you, you probably shouldn't be here. There is an instance in your life where you will be faced with a choice. I'll be back. I'm going to be back. Think about that. Think about it. Stew on it. Ruminate on it. There will come a day in your life when you, my friend, are faced with a choice. What will that choice be? Is it always binary? Is it always the lesser of two evils? What about the greater of two goods? Today, my friends, we will talk about the greater of two goods. Okay? I don't want to condescend to you, my beloved few, my faithful few, my band of brothers. I do not seek to condescend to you. I seek today to speak truth to the intelligent, to convey ideas to those open enough to accept them. Are those ideas that it's okay to fart in public? Maybe not. It's so good to see you here live adoring Gigi, I want to say. I hope I said that right. So good to see you here live. But I must, no matter who comes on, I only mention this beloved, lovely lady because I have never spoke to her as I am now in real time. And I thank you so much for your comments. You make me want to be a better man, adoring Gigi. What choice will you make? What choice will you make, my friends, when confronted with the great, vast majority that completely and utterly desires you to follow in their footsteps? What will you do when you are confronted with people that say 99% of climate scientists say? Are you kidding me? We live in this hysteria now. We live in a time when the reasonable managers of the asylum step aside and the inmates take over. That's the time we live in. If you, my fellow human, give yourself enough power to believe that you control the climate of this vast green globe we live upon, you are a narcissist, my friend, and need help. Did the dinosaurs fart too much? What caused this catastrophe that struck the planet? Was it a meteor? We don't know. No one knows. But the dinosaurs are no more. Was there something that they could do? Did someone warn the mighty Brontosaurus, the terrifying Velociraptor? Did someone warn them and say, Mr. Raptor, if you do not cease your incessant flatulence, the world will come to an end, and you and many of your kind will find themselves trapped in the box canyons of the great western United States, therein to die buried under tons of volcanic ash. You puny human, do you believe that you steer the future of this vast world? You silly, silly, silly person. Do you think the amount of steak that you enjoy in one way or other affects the temperature on this wonderful spinning globe hurling itself through the Milky Way following our great sun? Do you believe that, you fool? A lot of the things I just said, I don't believe. I think we may live on a flat plane and there may be a light source circling us. We could talk about that later. Why do I possibly maybe believe something crazy like that? Maybe it's because the powers that be have lied to us at every turn. Pardon me, and fuck you, YouTube. I will now not smoke Kentucky. I'm not going to smoke any Kentucky tobacco. You can see what that is in there. That's called BHO. That's butane hash oil. And yeah, I do it in the old-fashioned way. I'm going to use me old torch, and I'm going to put it to the butane hash oil on top of some marijuana. It's going to melt down in there. I'm going to smoke it, and I'm going to be able to be more honest with you people. And if anything, that's what's lacking in Congress. They ought to get them motherfuckers together and make them all smoke a fat joint before they even go in there. Why? Oh, wouldn't they all be stoned? Yeah, and maybe they make good decisions. These dumb sons of bitches think the fucking fractional reserve banking system is good. These cocksuckers deny Pizzagate. Look at my channel, you newbies. I did 3 good videos on Pizzagate. I know what's going on. I've been studying the New World Order for 20 years. Far, far before it was in vogue. I know what's happening to us, my friends, my beloved friends. Adoring Gigi, if you're still here, would you request a song for me to take us out on? I would really appreciate it if you would. I want to pick one, but nothing's coming to mind. And if you pick it, I'll do my best. The only way I won't do it is if there's not a karaoke version that will show me when I should come in. So now, I'm going to go ahead and hit this. I've been working very hard, my friends. Very, very hard. I've been going beyond the extremities of this old fat bearded man. Some things have been coming up into my mind. I was thinking about a lot of things the other day, but I want to stick on this topic, and maybe I'll go in here and there. I don't know. I see one person out there. If someone will give me a request for the final song in our song service, our ending song service, I would surely appreciate it. But now this one is for you. If you happen to watch this later, Vash, the token Dargan, this toke's for you, stud. Yeah. Look, I'm used to smoking pot. Ooh, this is the same chemical, THC, but wow. Butane hash oil, man, that's something else. Just look at that amber color in there. See how amber it is? Oh my goodness. This shit. Oh my mercy's sake. And I made it. I made it myself. It ain't no shit. I made it. I made it all. I grew it. I harvested it. I made it. I'm done talking about my friend making some. I made it. I made it. I did it. I'm good at it. I provide a wonderful medicine for people that need it. I really do. And I provide good medicine for people that probably don't really need it. And I don't even know what I mean by that, because if you use it, I guess you need it. I'm not one for judging people, but so here we go, folks. Let me get this last token. I'll get right back on topic. I'll get right back on schedule. Fuck. I mean, the other person left anyway. What's the difference? What's the difference? Is it me? Am I the problem? Am I unbearable? Do I have some kind of tics or no? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that I love the truth. For some people that I've hung out with before, and I'm not going to mention any of them right now, not because it has nothing to do with them or me. I love the truth. There's been people that haven't been able to take that. Okay, I haven't seen Adoring Gigi, but I'm going to take this swat. I'm going to go on, and I'll pick a song if I have to. I'll do it. I ain't worried about it. We're going to have an ending song, though. Hey, the swat's for the Britisher. Because if he could do it, maybe he'd take the stick out of his ass. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. I won't even lie. To get a hit of oil like that out of a regular bong is a practice talent. Oh my goodness. Hang on one second. Sorry, folks. I'm sorry you had to hear all that. That's why there's only 2 of you watching right now. So, what were we saying? There comes a time in your life where there will be a binary choice. The binary choice is just like an appeal to authority. I love debate. I've been involved in debate for a good chunk of time now. Excuse me. Sound like Hillary Clinton. I've been involved in debate now for a good chunk of time. And I'm qualified now to mention a couple things. One of those things is this: forget about the binary choice fallacy, forget about the logical fallacy, forget about the appeal to authority, folks. If you know the Socratic method, and I assume Adoring Gigi, everyone out there, I assume that you do. The people that hang around here on this channel, we're intellectual people. We're folks that don't accept anything but 2 + 2 is 4. We don't say that 2 + 2 could be something else. We don't do that. And if you do, and you're new here, or you stumble across this little tiny niche here, And you say to yourself, well, I see that maybe 2 plus 2 could be something. No, well, you're in the wrong place, my friend. I can't bring you right now to the level of understanding that you need to be at to understand that 2 plus 2 is 4. It's never anything else. It's never more. It's never less. 2 plus 2 equals 4. I got to tell my wife to be safe. That was her texting me. You will one day be confronted with a choice, my friends. And that choice will be this. Do what feels right to you. You got it, sweet thing. And I guarantee you I can get that on karaoke. That's so kick-ass that you said that. I can't fucking believe it. That will go down in my mind as so far the greatest song that has been done. And you'll see, I mean, you just requested. I won't have a chance to rehearse it. I'm just going to have to, I know I'll find karaoke for that. Thanks so much, Adoring Gigi. Am I saying that right? Just say yes or no. Adoring Gigi or Gigi? And so if it's Adoring Gigi, press 1. If it's Adoring Gigi, press 2. If it's neither, just type "fuck you, ogre. You are a fat, bald moron." I'm going to type that in real quick before I get off on a tangent because I got a minute here. I have a minute here. And before I leave, I am going to speak to you folks. Oh yeah. Let's just look and see if this is it. I'm not going to practice per se, but I just want to see it. I just want to see if this is it. You're nobody till somebody loves you. Yeah. All right. You're nobody till somebody cares. Oh, yeah. All right, we'll do that one. We'll do it. Okay. That's it, though. That's it, man. I tell you, my goodness. Oh, yeah, Dory. She says, look, I think it's like, fuck yourself, man. That's great. So anyway, look, I can't focus on you, Dory and Gigi, too much, or people will say that I've sold out and now suddenly I have a favorite. And I can't do it. But I can sing that final song when we get ready to leave. So just kick back and chill for about 20 minutes, and then I'm going to jam that, man. That is such, I can't go on anymore because right now I just want to know who you are and get you together with my old lady, go out and have a drink or two and have some fun because you rock and roll. You rock and roll. You're right up there. You're right on the top of my list, man. I've been doing this now for about... All right. I'm trying to rewind it here. There we go. I'm trying to rewind it, actually. Yeah, anyway. So this band, and this is now so cut up because it was serious. It needed it badly. It needed it so badly. Because here's the fact. What will you do when you're confronted with this ultimate choice? What will you do? When what it comes down to is you can choose what feels good or what is good. The lesser of two evils, the greater of two goods. What's the difference? Make the correct choice, not the right choice. The right thing is always fluctuating. One day it's okay if you're a dude to suck another dude's cock. The next day it's not. Okay. I mean, who knows? And I could get censored for saying that, but let's remember that a short time ago, it was not okay to suck another dude's cock if you were a dude. And now it is. So one day we will all be confronted with a choice, my friends. I want to now petition you from the bottom of my heart that when that time comes, you make the correct decision, not the right decision. That you know the difference between correct and right. That you know that 2 plus 2 equals 4, that you know that you should have a year's worth of food in your house right now, that you know that paper money is rough on the asshole and doesn't make good fire starter, that you know that it's not capitalism that has destroyed you, if you are so destroyed. Socialism would destroy you. Communism would destroy you. All the isms will destroy you except for one. You will be faced with a binary choice in your life, my beloved friends. Listen, hearken unto me for a moment. Join your mind with mine. Take this time to clear your head. I want to ask you a question. If you had to choose between a serene life for yourself and those you love or world peace, which would you choose? A serene life for yourself and those you love, or world peace? I can't give you too much time to think about it because this is a sight and auditory medium. So here it is, folks. If you would choose anything other than serenity for yourself and your family, you would never have world peace. Choose the best thing for yourself. Choose the best thing for your family. Choose the best thing for your country. Listen to your God. Listen to your wife or your husband. Listen to your children. Listen to the elders in your tribe. These are the things I come before you now to preach, my friends. I do care if you're a Jew or if you're a Gentile. I do care if you're a Baptist or an Adventist. I do care. But I'm not going to tell you when I care. These minor things are up to God that we worship. These minor things are left to the omnipotent. You will be faced with a binary choice one day, my friends. You will be faced with the choice of, do you want to follow the God of the internet that says there is no creator, that the human eye came from evolution, that the bombarder beetle evolved to mix peroxide and water in its abdomen and shoot out a 190-degree steamy acid from its hind end? You will be faced with this binary choice, my friends. When will you make it? When will you make it, my friends? Today, the ogre takes off his protective cloak of invisibility. Today, the ogre makes an appeal to you, adoring Gigi. To you, Tim Tarbox. To you, my beloved brother, Common Sense Guy. Today, the ogre appeals to you. You will be faced with a binary choice. Is it fair? Life is not fair. Cain killed Abel because Abel raised sheep and gave an appropriate sacrifice. But God forgave Cain. The mark of Cain was not a curse, my friends. It was a pass. And the same God, my God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of all Jews on earth today, is still there. And we'll all be faced with a binary choice. It's not what you think. My appeal to you, friends, is not what you think it's going to be. Bear with me. Not going to ask you to give your life to Jesus. Bear with me. You will be asked one day to make a binary choice between the empirical scientific or the feelings-based emotional driven? You, feelings-based emotional driven or empirical scientific, what will you choose? I love the empirical method. I've been studying it for years when it applies to the social sciences. I use the empirical method when it comes to, look, I mean, just look over here, my friends. Just look there. I mean, I don't know. And that's just a tiny, I don't know. And I use the empirical method when it comes to everything I do. Trial and error, side by side comparisons. I don't take somebody's word for it. I'll take what they say may be happening, and I will compare it to what I've already been doing side by side. Controlled experiments, you see. You even have to have a third there that's not doing either of what you two think. Today, memes of destruction, I appeal to you to accept the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of science, the God of empirical evidence, the God that doesn't say, follow me based on faith alone. If you want that, go to the evangelicals. They'll tell you, say Jesus, and it's all good. I believe in Jesus. I am not taken away from Jesus one bit. My heart belongs to him. I accept him as my Lord and Savior. But I want to leave that away now. God knows me. I am now appealing to you, my friends. What do you want to believe? Do you want to believe a pseudoscience that we evolved? That it was like a great ocean here and a bunch of the atmosphere changed because of volcanoes and CO2 built up and then oxygen and, the mammals come out of the sea. And if you want to believe that, go ahead, but you cannot put that up if you want to use empirical science as its guide. You cannot do it. Who would look at this flashlight? See it? See the flashlight? This is an old school. It's an old school. Who would look at this flashlight, this mag light that has an old school incandescent bulb, but actually burns a little fire in there? Who would believe that this thing one day decided that it didn't want to be sand and iron ore, well, this is actually aluminum, I believe, aluminum, whatever. I don't think there's aluminum or whatever it is. Who believes that it assembled to be a flashlight? Huh? Anybody? Memes of destruction? You? Anyone? And people say, well, that's a logical fallacy. Fuck you. Are you kidding me? That's because you can't face the facts that no one would say that this flashlight, poof, decided to be a flashlight. No one. But it's okay to think that natural selection. I'm going to tell y'all something before I leave here, and that is this. The only mutations that we observe in empirical science right now cause cancer, cause deformities, cause Down syndrome. We don't know of any, and thank God MCJK is here to back me up. We don't know of any mutations that are good at this point. I stand here right now, MCJK, you can say it as I end this if you do disagree with me, but if you say it, fuck you and your family, because you know it's not true. There is no evidence for natural selection. There is no evidence for evolution on a macro scale. Yes, we get suntans, micro scale. And if it wasn't for people like MCJK, cancer would be killing the ever-loving fuck out of us. Where's the natural selection? Where's the human that is immune to cancer? It's been around for a long time. And that said, I got to get to it. All right, man. I'm going to do this right here. I don't even know the key it's in. I'll do my very best. You're nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody cares. You may be a king, you may possess the world and its gold, but gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old. The world still is the same, you'll never change it. As sure as stars shine high above, you'll know nobody till somebody loves you. So find yourself somebody to love. I hope y'all are feeling good out there. Grab the one you love and dance. The world is still the same, you'll never change it. As sure as the stars shine above, you'll nobody till somebody loves you. So find yourself somebody to love. And I implore you, if you don't now, my friends and family, my beloved constant viewers, find somebody to love and be good to your friends, be good to your family members, be good to your loved ones. Be quick to say you're sorry. Be even quicker to accept an apology, especially when that thing your friend, your family member, your loved one has done seems to be so huge you'll never be able to forget about it. Because constant viewers, adoring Gigi at a time you think not, your friends, your family members, your loved ones, your life, and everything you know will depart from you. You're nobody till somebody loves you. You're no one till someone really cares.